Hello and welcome back to Sentinels of the Multiverse, the video game. Last time we took out Voss a little bit too easily. He'll get his day later, I suppose. And this time it's on to the biggest and the baddest that the core set has to offer. Citizen Dawn. This is kind of like Magneto if Magneto was pure evil and, well, you'll see. Dawn is pretty sure she's the toughest one around for now. We're going to be facing her with Legacy, regular Visionary, Tempest, and Haka. We need ongoing removal for this fight. If we don't have it, it is probably not impossible, but certainly very difficult. So that's what Visionary and Tempest are there for. And we're going to fight her in Insula Primalis, aka Dino Island. That is her home turf. It's where she and her cults, the Citizens of the Sun, have their home. The world belongs to the Citizens of the Sun. We fight this day for liberty and justice. Dawn has her citizens. They're a group of powered individuals, and she is convinced that the non-powered individuals basically have no right to this world, and she wants to take over. Citizen Dawn, 80 HP. At the start of the game, Citizen Dawn enters play leader of the Citizens of the Sun side up. Cards are revealed from the top of the villain deck until 3 citizens are revealed and put into play. Note, Citizen Dawn is classed as a villain and a citizen. This is going to be important later. At the start of the villain turn, if there are 5 or more citizens in the villain trash, Citizen Dawn flips. She may only flip this way once per game. Dawn is a very interesting villain in that a big part of your strategy for fighting her is deciding if and or when you're going to flip her. Because once she flips over, Citizen Dawn is immune to damage. At the start of the villain turn, if there are 3 or more citizens in play, Citizen Dawn flips. Remember, Citizen Dawn is a citizen, so she only needs 2 other cards out. So a lot of this is going to be looking at the situation, deciding if you just need to get things off the board and let her flip, or if you want to let things stay out and beat her before she can flip. On this side, on her immune side, she does no damage, so at least there's that. But on this side, at the end of the villain turn, Citizen Dawn deals the hero target with the highest HP 2 energy damage. So she herself is not the most threatening villain we've ever seen, but her deck is. Let's get started. Citizen Tears, that's not a terrible one to see at the beginning. At the end of the villain turn, each player discards 1 card. If Citizen Sweat is in play, which is another one of her cards, each player discards 1 more card. If Citizen Blood is in play, this card deals each hero melee damage equal to the number of cards discarded by their players this turn. Citizen Dawn's thing is that her citizens all have kind of like punny names, so we've got Citizens Blood, Sweat, and Tears, and you'll see the rest of them. This can get out of hand quickly. It is nice to see not damage at the very beginning, but that discard is going to be a problem. Citizen Anvil. Not what we want. Reduce damage dealt to citizens by 1. At the end of the villain turn, if Citizen Hammer is in the villain trash, put him into play. That's bad. That's really bad. Hopefully we don't have to worry about that. Citizen Summer. Could be worse. At the end of the villain turn, this card deals the 2 heroes with the most cards in play 3 fire damage each. Alright, so that honestly could have been worse. Oh, that's not good. Okay. At the end of the villain turn, this card deals the hero target with the lowest HP 1 melee damage. If Citizen Sweat is in play, this card deals each hero target 1 melee damage. If Citizen Tears is in play, increase damage dealt by Citizen Blood by 1. That's not great. We need to get rid of Tears. Excuse me, we need to get rid of Tears. Oh boy. Alright, so we're all discarding. Another major thing to note, Citizen Dawn blows up the board. Only our board. So she blows up everything on the hero side while leaving all her stuff intact. So having an extra copy of that ring is actually not a terrible thing. I actually want the control more than I want the damage to everyone. I don't think we're going to be in a position for a while where I want Tempest to take extra damage. I never use that. Hoo 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 boy. All taking 1 damage. Let's see, I'll have Legacy and Haka take that. Okay. What are we doing? We need to take out Hammer and Tears. That's not great. It has to be done, though. In fact, we need to try and take out Tears first. Alright. If Citizen Hammer comes out, you'll see why we need to get Anvil out of here stat. I wish that was a prediction, but let's just see what's gonna happen. Ooh, that was actually really nice to get those out. River of Lava does a lot of damage. We'll see, we'll see those cards when we see them. I'm putting the Raptors on top. Raging T-Rex does lots of damage to us. Alright. Do we have ongoing removal? We don't. We don't have any ongoing removal. I'd rather Tempest have it. That's kind of ongoing removal. I'm actually going to get rid of this because we're trying to potentially control what's going on Dawn's side. We really don't want to be doing automatic damage every turn. If we decide that we want to leave things out so she doesn't flip, that could really get in the way. So this is the card Into the Stratosphere. Have I used this? I'm pretty sure I've used this, but just in case, select 1 non-indestructible villain card in play other than a character card and put it on top of the villain deck. Tempest deals the villain target with the highest HP 2 projectile damage. Sorry, 1 second. Sorry about that, the construction got me again. Anyway, Into the Stratosphere can be temporary ongoing removal. You can throw it back at her and get 1 extra turn. It's not quite what I needed, but it'll do as a stopgap until I can find something for real. Alright. Thankfully, unlike Voss, Dawn does not get any DR from her citizens. They don't reduce damage to her at all. Alright, this is good. Okay. So these guys are low in case we need to get rid of them. There's currently 1 citizen in her trash. Boy, Haka's got a whole lot of nothing going on. Rampage deals each non-hero target 5 melee damage and each hero target 2 melee damage. We are not in a dire enough situation to use that. I'm actually going to do this purely for the card draw. Alright, so I'm not actually... Oh, I have to discard 1. This is too dangerous and we don't need it yet. I'm not planning on healing much, but I just wanted the extra cards, to be honest. Alright, still working on Anvil here. Even if Hammer comes out at this point, I think we can deal with Anvil. Because Hammer needs to die immediately. Velociraptor Pack! At the end of the environment turn, this card deals the non-environment target with the lowest HP X melee damage, where X equals the number of Velociraptor packs in play times 2. If this reminds you of a Raptorbot, that is on purpose. Alright, so unfortunate... Oh, fortunate... Okay, that didn't kill Summer. Good. Summer's not great. Oh, goodness gracious. Good thing we killed Sweat, because that could have been bad. Alright. At the end of the villain turn, destroy 1 hero ongoing card, of which there are currently none, but she needs to die. If Citizen Tears is in play, destroy all ongoing cards controlled by the same hero. If Citizen Blood is in play, this card deals that hero 1 melee damage for each ongoing card destroyed by this card this turn. So, not gonna do anything now, but that's really bad. This may be a flip her kind of game. Except Visionary has a brain burn. If she can play that early, that could be good. Let's see. I think we might have this nailed down enough that we can brain burn and maybe get away with not flipping her. But we'll have to see what happens. Alright. Can't brain burn yet. If we're doing this, I'm considering maybe getting Summer out of there too. In fact, that's not a bad idea. She won't flip until she has 5 in her trash. How much damage do I want to take from this? We have to get Sweat out. We have to get Anvil out. We really should get Summer out. Blood's not that threatening on his own. This deals what? 3 targets? Yeah, we're gonna leave Blood there, I think. Alright, Anvil's gone. Get Summer out of here. Start working on Sweat. Still looking for ongoing removal from Tempest. There we go, we got it. Alright, so now Visionary is going to start working on her own ongoing removal. Mass Levitation is a card we haven't actually seen yet. It makes you immune to damage from the environment, but it's a power and you can't search through people's decks if you use it, so highly situational. Oh, that Raptor is still there too. I didn't even think of that. It's not worth a Flash Flood. Vicious Cyclone. Play this card next to a target. At the start of your turn, discard up to 3 cards. Tempest deals that target 1 projectile damage for each card discarded that way. That's a very good card that I am going to play now, mostly because I have nothing better to do. I don't see myself getting much use out of it right this second. We have to get rid of Sweat. This is going to be worth it. 3 damage. Ooh. You know what? That's fine. We're going to Brain Burn. It's going to be okay. That's fine. Sweat is one of those... Or not Sweat. A Blood is one of those citizens that you kind of want to keep around if you're trying to keep her from flipping. How many citizens does she have in her trash? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shoot! I miscalculated. Crud. If I was playing on my own, I would probably do a reset there. I would redo the turn. But I'm going to try not to do that, I guess. Well, we'll see what happens if she flips. That was potentially inevitable. We had to get rid of Hammer and Tears and Sweat. I wish that hadn't played out that way. Alright. Let's just keep going. If I could get a suggestion, that would be really nice from Visionary, because we've got some bad citizens that are going to potentially come out. Ooh, more Raptors. How about that? Alright, so here we go. She's flipping. At least you get to see what happens. Okay, that's fine. I don't mind that at all. Increase damage dealt to hero targets by 1. This is Citizen Dare. When Citizen Truth enters play, deal each hero target 1 irreducible psychic damage and destroy this card. Basically, there's another citizen called called Citizen Truth. And because the saying goes Truth or Dare, they can't be out at the same time. Citizen Dare cannot be one of the initial citizens at the start of the game. That is very important because Citizen Truth also can't be, and if we see him, you will understand why that's important. Why did she play 2 cards? Oh, at the end of the villain turn, the top card of the villain deck is played. Not necessarily a terrible thing if you're trying to get her to flip back. Citizen Assault I don't mind so much. At the end of the villain turn, this card deals each hero target 1 melee damage. If Citizen Battery is in play, which he's not, because we got rid of him, wait, no, that was Anvil, sorry. Increase damage dealt by Citizen Assault by 1, so we don't want them to be out at the same time. Oh, fun fact! His little flavor text here, I fight for the Dawn, axe in hand. I fight for the Dawn and for the Northland. Little fun fact that I know because I am friends with that relative of the developer. There is oh, what is it? It's some sort of I think it's a medieval recreation group that's somewhere, I want to say in the Midwest. It's like a Ren Fair, except people get together and they battle and they learn how to use, authentic weapons like broadswords and axes and stuff. I don't remember what the group is called. I know the guy, he used to call it Lilies. I don't think that's the full name. But they have all these chants and battle songs that they sing, and that's what this flavor text is from. So if anybody was ever wondering, that's a real poem or chant or battle cry or whatever you want to call it. There's your little fun fact. Alright, this is not a terrible situation that we're in. This is very manageable. Let's get that out because we can. I wish Visionary was a little bit better set up right now, because if we could get... Well, actually, no, because we only need 3 citizens out. It's at the start of her turn, right? Remember, Dawn herself is a citizen, so we actually got really lucky. All we need to do is let those guys sit there for 1 turn, and then she'll flip back. That could have gone way, way worse. So now we don't have to Brain Burn. I'm not going to do any damage, because I'm afraid I'm going to kill things. I'm just gonna look for my ongoing removal. Did not get it. We haven't seen any ongoings from her yet, and Tempest does have Ball Lightning. We're gonna skip that because she's immune right now. Let's see here. Do I want to do anything? Not particularly. I should play this card, but like I said, I just don't like dealing with the prompts in the virtual version. I don't really need anything back right now. Yeah, I think we're just gonna skip. I think we're just gonna draw 2. Skip both phases, draw an extra card. Lightning Slash is always nice. Can I get extra card draw? Not without playing Haka of Battle, and I'd actually like to keep that. I guess I could always kill the Raptors. Gonna need that thing gone eventually. Ooh, that's good. Alright, gonna skip power phase. We're actually doing pretty okay. I have seen Dawn get very, very gnarly very quickly. Obsidian Field. Increase all damage dealt by 1. At the end of their turn, one player may discard 2 cards to destroy this card. Much like the Explosives Barrel, I tend to let this stay out unless things are getting really hairy and we just have to get rid of it. Because remember, all of our damage is being boosted too. So I like Obsidian Fields. And she flips back just like that. That could have been much worse. Citizen Truth! Oh boy! Villain targets other than Citizen Truth are immune to damage. Reduce damage dealt to Citizen Truth by 1. When Citizen Dare enters play, this card deals the hero target with the highest HP 3 melee damage and destroys this card. So, bye-bye Dare. Oh, that hurts. Well, at least that gets rid of Dare for us, but now we have to deal with Truth. Oh no. So now we're all gonna take 2 damage from Assault because of the Obsidian Field. But because of the Obsidian Field, we're also doing extra damage, so Truth should go down very quickly. Oh, that was unfortunate timing. And also hilarious. She has a couple other nasty citizens in there, but honestly, the only other citizen that I'm really scared of is Hammer. And I think this might actually kill... Yeah, this is gonna kill Truth. And Assault. And Dawn. So I'm just gonna say choose for me. If you hit the choose for me button, it always defaults to hitting the villain first. I'm still kind of used to Voss not being able to hit him through the minions, but it's not like that anymore. Alright, still looking for my own ongoing removal. Ooh, precognition is good. There it is, we got it. Mental divergence. Alright, we are in a fantastic situation right now. Dawn is being surprisingly docile, although Tempest isn't doing great. Well, let's just, Oh, shoot, that's not what I meant to do. That was a misclick. I'm actually gonna reset on that. Alright, discarding cards. I don't want to I'll discard this. Nothing like some passive damage. Well, it's not passive exactly, but nothing like some free damage that's not on a power turn. Alright, let's just start pounding on her. Much like Voss, this does not usually go this well. I promise you, she's actually really difficult. We just got insanely lucky. It's not over yet, technically. She still has a couple scary cards, but between her ongoings being completely shut down because we have the removal, and her playing a good chunk of her scary citizens already, we're in a very good situation right now. Tempest may die, but I don't think we're in any danger of losing. Ooh, more raptors. Poor Tempest. Okay, return with the Dawn. That's one of her scary cards. At the end of the villain turn, shuffle the villain trash and reveal cards from the top until a citizen is revealed. Put it into play. Put the other revealed cards back into the trash. So that's a scary card, and that's an ongoing, so that does not go away until you destroy it. That's why you need to have ongoing removal. If you start the game and she has this in her opening setup, and you don't have any ongoing removal for, like, however many turns, you're screwed. Back when we were... I don't want to say playtesting, because it wasn't playtesting, but back when we first got our hands on this game and we were sort of figuring things out, we were challenging ourselves to do various kinds of ways of beating Citizen Dawn, and we figured out that it is possible. Ooh, that was the best pull she could have gotten. We figured out that it is possible to beat her with only 3 villains, but we couldn't pull it off without using Visionary for her ongoing removal. Fun fact. Okay, so Tempest is in a bad spot, but we're also healing a little bit, so hopefully Tempest might be doomed. But we don't need him anymore, because he's going to use his ongoing removal now. He's done his job, and he's done it well. Precognition. Okay. I didn't quite get what I wanted. This is good to get out of here. At the end of the villain turn, Citizen Dawn deals herself 2 cold damage, but at the start of the turn, play the top card of the villain deck. Again, you do not want that. You want that gone immediately. Citizen Autumn, at the end of the villain turn, destroy all ongoing cards controlled by the hero with the lowest HP. We don't like that either. Not that Tempest has any right now, but still. Citizen Battery, at the end of the villain turn, this card deals the hero target with the highest HP 2 energy damage. If Citizen Assault is in play, which he's not because we killed him, increase damage dealt by Citizen Battery by 2. That is the prime option. We're getting rid of this. I don't see Tempest surviving much longer. I'm actually going to fish for a second copy of my ongoing removal, because if Dawn blows it up, that's not great. I'll take the precognition. We don't need Brain Burn anymore. There's no point anymore. Alright. Tempest. Do your job. No, 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 darn it, I keep doing that. No, stop it. I keep doing that. Alright. Do we have anything to discard? Yes, because I don't think we're going to survive long enough to use any of this stuff. Alright. Just a free 12 damage right there. Tempest is really powerful. Alright. Gonna get Dawn with that. Haka can take care of the Raptors. Alright, that was potentially that was potentially Tempest's last turn, so I wanted to make it count. Haka can definitely get rid of those Raptors. Alright, in fact, he's going to do it just like this. Bye-bye Raptor, so at least that's something that's not going to be hitting Tempest. If Citizen Hammer comes out, I think Tempest might be screwed. Then again, maybe not. Nope. Alright, what do we got? If it's River of Lava, Tempest is... It's not! Okay, Pterodactyl Thief. At the start of the environment turn, destroy all equipment cards. Put cards destroyed this way beneath this card. Then, this card deals each hero target X sonic damage, where X equals the number of cards beneath this card. When this card is destroyed, return cards beneath this card to the player's hands. All of that is to say this guy's not that bad as long as you just kill it in one turn. That is definitely one of the more... What's the word I'm looking for? The easier cards to deal with. Alright, Battery's just gonna hit Legacy, or I guess he's gonna hit Haka now. That's fine, we don't mind that. That was a... This game has gone exceptionally well. It does not always go that well. Superhuman Durability. Whenever Legacy would be dealt 5 or more damage from a single source, reduce that damage by 3. Not gonna happen this game, but might as well get it out anyway. You know what? I'm just gonna punch Dawn. I think we can take her out this round. I don't think we need to kill the Pterodactyl Thief or Citizen Battery. I think we're just gonna get her. Especially since we have Haka of Battle, so if we even get back around to Haka's turn, I'm not even gonna look through her deck. I'm just gonna do the damage. You'll see, Visionary's actually hitting Dawn with that card, so that's fitting. It's always fun when you end the game with that card. I'm just gonna skip the power phase, because I don't need to take the time. I think Tempest, who is on his very last legs, is going to kill her right now. That was on purpose! That wasn't a misclick this time. Oh my god. You guys have no idea. This is the easiest time I have ever had with Citizen Dawn, and I even flipped her by accident. Jeez, I promise it's usually worse than that. Well, anyway, she'll be coming back. It's not like this is the last we've seen of her. Well, I guess that's the end of round 1. Thank you for watching me trounce basically the hardest villain in the game in the core set, and still probably in the top 5, or at least close to, once all is said and done. Starting next time, we're gonna kick things up a notch with challenge mode, so stick around. There's more Sentinels. Just because we've seen all the villains doesn't mean we've seen all they have to offer. Hopefully I'll see you in the next episode. Color me bewildered. Bye-bye.